Hello, everyone, and welcome again. So, today, what I would like to speak to you about is white spots. There was someone the other day that asked me to talk about white spots and what can be done about these white spots that can be found on the teeth. So, what are those white spots that you can find on your teeth? Well, it really depends because there are many causes for white spots that you can see or spot on your teeth. Get it? So, I'm going to talk about different reasons why you can develop white spots and what you can do about those. So, number one reason why people have white spots could be just because of dental fluorosis. So that means that during the early ages of their lifetime, when their teeth were developing, they ended up using too much fluoride. And so now the fluoride was incorporated inside the enamel structure, causing these white spots. So that can be one of the reasons why somebody may grow up to having white spots on their teeth. And I mean, they can be isolated or they can be generalized. I've seen people with teeth where, when you look at them, it seems like, some areas of their teeth are very much whiter, like snow white. And sometimes, it's just different spots. Sometimes it actually spans across, maybe like the insides or surfaces of their teeth, meaning the surface, the edges of the teeth. And yeah, so that can happen. In fact, I have a white spot on one of my front tooth, and I liken it to kind of like a little birthmark, but that could have been what happened. So that's one of the reasons why. So what to do about them? Make sure that whenever you brush your teeth when you're young, that you don't take too much. The recommendation, people feel like there was this girl that was talking to me the other day, and she said, I just love the foaming of this particular toothpaste. And I said, you don't really need a lot. It's not necessarily the foaming that is causing your teeth to be clean. It's mostly mechanical. So if you ingest too much fluoride, it can end up causing you some discoloration of your teeth. You're good if you're white, but sometimes it can end up being kind of brownish. So yeah, you want to be very mindful. So the recommendation is a pea size on your toothbrush, and that goes a long way. So that's one of the reasons why you can end up having white spots on your teeth. And so another reason why you can end up having white spots on your teeth would be the food that you actually eat. If you eat a lot of citric food, I would say like you eat a lot of oranges or a lot of lemon, that can end up causing you as well white spot because it starts demineralizing the areas of your teeth. And so another thing is, the things that you drink, talking about what you ingest. Many people love to drink a lot of juices, a lot of things that are acidic, like soda, and even when they do that, they love to just let that stay on their teeth so that they can savor, they can taste, the sweetness of the drink even more. And that's very dangerous because then, that acid is actually staying. It is the acid that causes cavities, that causes demineralizations of your teeth. So when you let that linger on your teeth, just imagine, the damage that it can cause. And there's been a lot of teenagers where I see it's kind of like around the gum line, you see, like some area that are really white, right? And sometimes, they're still hard to where, brushing very properly and, stopping with those kind of habits can actually reverse the process where your teeth start remineralizing, and so those white spots can disappear. However, if you keep that happening, then it can progress and creating the third cause, which is cavity, that I'm going to talk about today. So before I even talk about the third cause, what I'm going to say is, if you love, lots of citric food, just be mindful. I would say that definitely after you're done eating, what you want to do is making sure that you actually drink water so that you actually, removing that acidity from your mouth, and that will help you a lot. And so the third reason that I'm going to discuss today is cavities. So having cavities, sometimes they can start as, white spots. Many times we recognize when we have holes or when we have areas that are dark, maybe black, maybe brown. But sometimes cavities, can actually start as a white surface. And so that being said, there's been a lot of patients where, you see these white spots and they come for their cleaning. So we use our instruments. And when you start cleaning those areas, now they are cavitated. That means that, when you remove it, you start seeing that part of your tooth structure is actually getting lost. So what should you do about that? You want to be very mindful about what you eat, and you want to be also mindful about, doing your proper oral hygiene. You want to make sure that you brush your teeth at least twice a day, morning and night, that you floss the areas between your teeth, because yes, even when we remove cavities, sometimes, when we are using our instruments to remove cavities, it can be shown, as white spots inside of your teeth. So want to make sure that you floss between your teeth, and also that you see a dentist regularly, at least twice a year. That way we can keep things in check for you. So as far as if you already have white spots, what can you do about them? So as I said, you might be mindful of what you eat. You might also start doing proper oral hygiene. But another thing that can be done is you can actually have restorations that can actually fix these areas. So if it's cavity related, you can get maybe like some fillings that are the color of your teeth, and not just if it's carious. But some people, even for aesthetic reasons, they want to kind of like mask those areas. So fillings can be done. But now the thing with filling is that, teeth tend to change color every once in a while, which is why some people go towards, whitening their teeth. And even when you go about whitening your teeth, it's not like, you will do it once in the lifetime and then that's it. So that being said, what happens is when you have a filling, especially on front teeth, the filling material will tend to stay that color, or sometimes it can get stained. So if you do a whitening of your teeth, it is the actual surface of your teeth that will change color, but the filling will not change color. So what do you do then? There's another procedures that can be done, and those would be veneers, or sometimes depending on the extent of the carious lesion, you can also get maybe crowns. So veneers are, I liken it to, press on nails. Like if you press on nails, so you will prepare the tooth, and then we make an impression of your teeth, and then we prepare the teeth, and then after that, we send the impression to the lab, and then the lab will create these veneers. They look like press-on nails, and then the dentist will come, kind of like put them on your teeth, and then they will cement it, and it will stay. So with that, that's going to cover the whole surface, the front surfaces of your teeth. And if it's a crown, it's just going to be the same, except for it's going to look kind of like a hat. So you prepare your tooth, and then you put that structure that looks like your tooth, but it's actually a prosthesis. So those are some of the things that can be done, if you have white spots. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. And if you have further questions, any questions that you have, don't hesitate to ask them, and we'll do our best to answer them. Why not like in a video format? If you are in the area where we are located, you may please come and see us. We can see you. We're willing to see you, and we'll treat you well. You're looking for a compassionate dentist, you're looking for an office that is very friendly, that really welcomes you from the time that you open the door and you're at the front desk giving your information, we are the office. I'm Dr. Valerie Mukanga, and I am the owner and founder of Healing Wings Dental. We are located at 4101 West Green Oaks Boulevard, suite number 317 in Arlington, Texas. And you can call us also to secure an appointment at 972-213-0202, or you can go to our website and request an appointment at www.healingwingsdental.com. And so we are open from Monday to Friday, and one Saturday a month we are also open, because we understand that for some people it's very difficult for them to actually come about. We see people of any ages, from babies to adults of any age. And we do, the procedures that I told you about, how to take care of restoratively about those white spots or cavities or what have you. We do them. We do crowns, we do veneers, we do fillings. So come, why don't you come if you have those issues or even other issues, and we can help you. We'll do an exam, we'll take x-rays, and then we'll give you a fantastic treatment plan, and we'll assist you that way. We take insurance as well. So if you have insurance, we just need to make sure that we do take it, that we are able to take your insurance. We'll network with them, and we'll direct you accordingly. So that's really what I wanted to share with you today, and I wish you a very great day. Make sure that you stay your mind sharp, your mind positive, and that you don't, look around at the difficulties of life, because, life sometimes it life. So just, keep your head up, just stay encouraged, and things will work out for the best for you, for your family members. Last thing, if you know anyone that would find this information insightful, please don't keep it to yourself. Don't be a hoarder. Sharing is caring. And so go ahead and spread information, subscribe to our channels, like us, comment. We would appreciate it, and we'll know that whatever we're talking about is being of a blessing for you. So that being said, have a very blessed day. Bye.